How's it going, guys? Kieran here with another 3 Move Thursday. So last time we went into all different movement patterns within the lower body. Today we're going to focus on push, so predominantly working the chest, the triceps, and then finishing off with the shoulders. Okay, so first exercise is going to be a decline chest fly. So we're going to have your KO8 set up, relatively light, 1 black, 1 red, because we're not trying to push with as much power as possible. We're first of all getting the technique down, then we can start to increase the load. Okay, so once we're in here, we're going to step 1 foot out in front of the other. We're going to have our elbows parallel to shoulders, scapula retracted, shoulders back, and now from here we're going to push down, making sure we have that decline line, so diagonal line from high to low. As we come down now, overhand grip, we're going to externally rotate the wrists, coming down to the bottom here, and then squeeze. As we get to the bottom, what we're aiming to do is bring the elbows closer than wrists and flare the wrists out slightly. That way we're going to get a nice deep contraction in the center of the chest and down to the bottom. Okay, once again from here, down we go. As we get to that bottom, externally rotate, squeeze, and then make sure we don't let the bands just jolt you back. We're controlling that eccentric phase, the lowering phase, back to the start. Once we get in, straight down with a nice squeeze once more. Now we need to make sure with this position, guys, we're not using the weight of the body for momentum to bring those handles down. So from here, we're going to squeeze the glutes, keep the core engaged, and what you'll see now is there's not much movement whatsoever from the torso, okay? Everything is fixed. The only movement's going to come from the shoulders and from the elbows. So again, we'll do 2 more in real time. From here, inhale, exhale down and squeeze, control. You will feel your core working also. Up and back down and squeeze, okay? Once you feel like you've got that movement pattern down, guys, we can obviously increase the load and put on an extra 1 or 2 black bands. So with that one, I generally go for around 12 to 15 reps, get a nice squeeze, control it back up, and we can hit that for 4 sets. Okay then, guys, so for exercise number 2, we're going to take it from resistance into suspension. So if we come over, we'll see that we're going to take the big black carabiner off the top D-ring and just attach it down to the bottom like so. We're going to do this on both sides, guys, for our next exercise, which is going to be an archer press. Okay, so from there now, we're going to take the same position as we would with a standard suspended chest press. So from here, we're going to walk our feet further forward if we want to start off light, or further back if we want to test ourselves and lift more body weight. I'm going to start off round about in the middle, about a 30-degree angle. Now from here, instead of coming down like so, with both arms coming back together, what we're now going to do is extend one arm, externally rotate again, get a nice deep stretch into the chest and into the shoulders, and then we're going to alternate each side. So from here, once more, engage the glutes, keep that core tight, make sure we don't hyperextend the lower back. And now as we come down, we're going to go into flexion on the left elbow, extend the right arm all the way out, get a nice deep stretch. Once we're in this position, we push off using the triceps, come back to the start, and then change positions. Extend out, bam, drive off. So you'll see with this left arm now, it's going to come into a neutral grip, which gives me a nice strong position to really push off and get back to the center. Slow and controlled movements once more. Stretch it out all the way, bam, and into the center from there. Okay, guys, so a more challenging exercise with that one, but a great one to start off. And once more, if it gets a little bit too easy, we're going to step our feet further forward and work deeper into those muscle fibers. For this one, we can go for around 6 reps, 1 each side being 1, and again, we can do that for 4 sets. Okay, so for your 3rd and final exercise, we're going to take our KO8 from a high anchor point down to a low for some shoulder press. Now, first off, we're going to take the suspension just so it's nice and quick when we get down to the bottom. Make sure we always do connect to those top D rings. And take it off here. And now we're going to attach it around a low anchor point. So make sure, guys, if we are using that at home, that there's not a big gap in between the bottom of your door and the floor, because obviously your door anchor point can slip out. Again, if you're going to go around a solid structure like this, just make sure it's nice and secure. Okay, so once we're set up, for this one now with the shoulder press, I generally don't go in a complete vertical line, because what I find is it puts a lot of strain and pressure onto the external rotators. So all those rotator cuff muscles, if we go here, generally we start to arch a little bit too far back, okay? That's problematic for the shoulders, and also we can find that the lower back will go into that hyperextension. So what I try and do is go in between a vertical press and an inclined chest press, so sort of directly in between that line. So for me, we're going to take a step out once more, engage those glutes on the back leg. Same cues no matter what exercise, really, guys, especially with these pushing exercises. Keep the core tight, and now from here, elbows slightly below shoulders. Inhale, exhale, and push through there. We're not trying to bring the shoulders up towards the ears. We're going to avoid that. So all we're simply doing is going up to here, and then control, control, control on the way back down. Now we've taken the chest out of the equation now, so there's less muscle groups working to push those bands. So we do need to make sure that we control the movement on the way back to the starting position. Again, inhale, exhale, up and down. I'll show you two more. Down, control, down, control. Now you will find the core is working even more than the previous two exercises with that one to maintain that stable position and take the rocking motion out of it. Okay, so rep range once more with that one is going to be around 12 to 15 for 4 sets. If it's a little bit too easy, do make sure, guys, we attach more bands. But with that one, you can even start off with one black either side, just to get the movement pattern down and get your shoulders warmed up into it. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that 3-move Thursday. If you want to see something specific to you, something that's a little bit different, make sure you comment in the box below. Have a good one, guys, and we'll see you next time.